Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of these Satsu streams. This will be fun, right? Give me just a second. No. No, I see that hop. It's got bars. There we go. So today, we are doing another Satsu stream. So what that means is, give me just a second. 1 second. Is we are going to be talking about Zelda's moveset. Because, you know, I played Zelda enough. I should be able to give, you know, a good enough price for Zelda. So, the first game we're going to talk about is I had to see what that was. That's just her regular jab. So regular jab. So we are going to be doing training mode. So let me make sure I get everything out of the way that I don't need. Let's do that. So, what? I cannot have that. You get down here now. Get down. So, one of the things about Zelda is she's really space dependent. Like, she's pretty close range for the most part with her melee. She has some decent range on her melees, but like, they're all pretty close range for the most part, so you kinda have to get in close. Which isn't hard to do if you know what you're doing with your spacing, your movement, and all that. But anyway, we're not here to talk about stuff like that. We're here to talk about things like the jab. So jab is kinda one of those mechanics where it varies from character to character greatly. Like, hers is... her regular jab is just kinda... if you just press it once, it just does that. And depending on how close you are, it'll do multiple hits. And you can't chain it to, like, down smash at higher percent. If, you know, you don't accidentally go into the second part, jab. You can't chain it that, it looks like. You know what would be good? That doesn't count as part of the combo, apparently. There it is, I think. Get up here. Let's do that. No! No! So it's kind of situational, really. Like, you're not really gonna want to use it that much. Does it not combo? Apparently it doesn't combo. Huh. But at higher percents, it does combo, I know that. Let's put it up to like 60%, or, you know, 70% will work. You cannot make it... you cannot make it, was that a combo? Hold on. Yeah, it does combo at higher percent. I wasn't just imagining it. I need you to come up here, please. So it can't combo at higher percents. I don't know what the percentage is that it can combo at. Let's find out. It looks like 60's good. What about at, like, say, 45? Not fair? No? Maybe it's at... It might not be at, low percent. And if you do this incorrectly, they can shield in between and, you know, do other things. It looks like it's only at, like, higher percent. Let's go to, no, 55. I don't know, maybe it's not, it might be 60 where I'm doing it wrong. Let's go with 60. No, we do not want that. There it is. I'm just doing it wrong, I think. Yeah. So let's go back to 55. No! Okay. Is it only at 60? Oh my god. I'm doing it too late. It might only be at 60. That was awesome. No! That's the big thing I hate about the jab. It's that if you do it too quick, it will, get you caught. I think it's only at 60% and higher. Yeah. It's 60% and higher that you can only do that with her jab. Hit down smash. I wonder. That doesn't work, okay. That's too slow. That actually combos. That actually combos. I missed. I missed. How am I missing? Ah! What? Where'd it go? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. What? Why are you not? What's going on? Why are you not doing it correctly? Okay. I'm not doing that correctly at all. And if you hit the hill, it kinda messes up, okay. So if you do it too soon, I don't know why that's happening. Huh. Why is that not comboing? What if I do it at like 65? Why is that happening? Where? Huh. Anyways, you get the point. the jab itself is very situational. Like, you can stop, stuff from coming at you. I'm gonna go to a different stage. This stage is not good for what I want. In fact, we're gonna turn it into... No! We're gonna turn it into that. That'll help. But yeah, I wish that the training mode for this game was better than it was. Because it's honestly not that good. I'm gonna set you back to 60. Because if you do that, you can outright kill, but I don't know if they can hack the middle of it. Like, it just outright kills if you do that combo. But if you do it too high, like too high up, I think it just doesn't really work. Let me see. It might work at higher percent. I don't know. That's terrible. You have to do it like immediately after the sparkles end. But not too soon. Otherwise, you'll end up getting the full, thing. And you don't have, like, gas, oh, yes, you do. Okay, that actually works quite well if you gas. Oh my god. Crap. 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 Yeah. Crap. Crap. I don't know the exact timing on this one. It's kinda hard to get this timing for that. But if you can, you basically kill people. I think it depends on the hits. Yeah, it depends on the hit animation. It depends on the hit animation. Crap. And you gotta be like right up to him too. So yeah, it has situational uses, but overall it's not that great. Like, it's not gonna be out like a side smash, really. It's just not. Ow. Wow, okay. Yeah. Anyways, it's okay, but the problem is you're gonna end up just going into this most of the time. Which is not okay. Especially when, you hit seal. You'll wanna go into this on seal. And if they get out of it, they can just seal and punish you for it. Like, you saw how far away they went from, that, right? Come on. Not 999. Like, they only stay in for about 15% at 0. And as you saw, it can whip very easily. And they can seal. Normally, you're just gonna be like... You're just gonna let go real quick. You're not gonna do anything else with it. So yeah. I'm gonna place this. Where is it? It is right here. It's just, it's okay. It's not the worst move. It's just okay. And with that, we will also put the jab combo. The jab combo is also okay. It's not the absolute worst. You can't really do much off of it. Like, you can't really cancel it and go into, like, say, a downhill or up smash or whatever. Like you can with a lot of other characters. It kind of just is there, you know. So the next one we're gonna talk about is the F hill, which has really good range. It has a hipper. It does have a hipper, so if you hit the hipper, it does 18%, I believe. No hipper, 13%. So it does about 5% more damage if you hit with the hipper. So, 13.8, 18. What I'm going to do is set fixed damage on. So yeah, let's do this again. So, close up, 13.8, hipper, 18. So it does a fair bit more, and you get more knockback. Now, the thing about this is a little bit slow. You're gonna want to do this while running back most of the time. It covers a good distance in front of her, but you're gonna want to use this to, like, catch whiffs for the most part, or to catch incoming moves. You can't angle it up by going upright, or you can angle it down by doing downright. It has less range, but you know. So if you hit with the up angle version, whoops, it's still the same, just have a hipper. It does have a hipper. I believe the down one has a hipper too, yeah, they all have hippers. I don't know how well this does with, grabbing legs. You know what, let's find out. Let's find out. I'm not gonna find out that way. I'm not gonna find out that way either. Huh. I don't know if there's a good way of finding out, but you know. I consider that one of her better moves, though. It's one of her better moves for, spacing. Now, there are other moves you can use for spacing, but in terms of catching whiffs, or even incoming attacks, I think F hilt's pretty solid. Now, there are other things you can do with this, like you can do, that's not gonna combo. You can't really combo into it, is the thing. I don't think you can actually combo into it. Wow, that doesn't actually work. You know what I mean. You can't really combo into it, so don't even try to combo into it. It's too slow to really combo into. You might be able to get off like that. At higher percents though. Let's go like 40. Yeah, it combos. It combos off of that. So you can't get a combo off of that, but you know, you can also do that off of that. You can do, this, which is what you're gonna see most of the time. You can do a lot more than just down there to F tilt, honestly. It's not really that useful as a combo tool. It's more for catching, opponents running in on you, or, spacing purposes. Because, as you can see, if you space it good, you can just catch move. You gotta space good though, and you know, not run into things. Like, you can do stuff like that. So if you're good at your spacing, you can really catch a lot of stuff. So it is a good space whiff punishing move. Get back up here. So for this move, again, the uses for are punishing whiffs, spacing. That's really it. You're not really going to get a whole lot else out of it, but it's a decent move. Honestly, I would put it as a good move, because you can kill off of it at higher percent. Like, if you're at, like, let's put it at, like, 75. Like, at the legs, that's gonna kill. Like, this isn't gonna kill very much there, as you see. But if you get, say, Hipper's gonna kill at 75. Will it kill at, say, 60? Let's find out. So at 60, it's not gonna kill there. But if we get Hipper, it almost kills at 60. Let's go with 65. Let's see if it kills at 65. That was not Hipper. It almost kills at 65, so let's go 68. It kills at 68. Now keep in mind, the more that you use a move, the more it's gonna scale. Meaning, it's gonna get weaker the more you use it. Until you stop using it for a little while. So it's... I realized that I didn't focus. So yeah, I'm gonna focus again. So at 60%. Well, I'm gonna do it here at 67, 66. So 66%. With a hip, well, it's 68%. 68% with a hipper. Will kill. 68% without the hipper. It's not gonna kill. So you can see the increased knockback on the hipper. The hipper does add a lot more knockback. So learn how to space the hipper, and you're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this move. So it's just, it's a pretty decent move, honestly. Now let me reset things. So the next game we're gonna go with is Downhill. Now Downhill, this move right here, is honestly a really, really good move. It clanks with a lot of stuff, apparently. Let me see if... No. It's not gonna clank with that. It's not gonna clank with that move. But it clanks with a lot of moves. I wish I could focus better. But there's no way for me to really do this properly. Because, you know, I don't have a second person to control this with. But the game with downhill, it doesn't really have good range. You have to be like physically right up against them. You see how close I have to be? This is not close enough right here. So if you want to get mileage out of this move, you gotta be pretty close. However, it is good for stuffing approaches. If they're running at you, you can stuff them with this if they are back at spacing. If they try to do, say, something like that, you could try something like that. So you can't counter a move with that. You can also do something like this, which is good for punishing whiffs if you don't run into it yourself. Ah! Oh, that hit me. Honestly, there's better ways of going about doing this than this for punishing moves. So I wouldn't recommend doing this for that. But I mean, if you think you can get a kill off of it, no reason not to, right? Of course, again, you gotta be wary that you have to be real close for it, and you gotta be on the ball. Otherwise, I mean, if you know what your opponent's gonna do, might as well punish them with a thing that's gonna kill, right? The big thing about Zelda with downhill, unlike F-hill where you can't combo off with anything, and jab requires you to be like super precise to do anything. You don't have to worry about that with downhill. Downhill will allow you to do that. It will allow you to do this. Well, I mean, you have to gas after that. Why am I not getting that? What? Oh my god, I can't do it. So you can gas, downhill gas, and then, down throw. I cannot do it for some reason. Here we go. You can do a combo like that, and at higher percent, let's say like 40%. You can do something like that. Now, they can, DI out of your moves, so be wary of that. But you can't just, you know, grab them like that. At, say, let's say 60%. You can do that at 60% and kill people. And that's around mid-screen, by the way. So let's say it's mid-screen. Now they're way off stage, they're really hurt. And of course, if it's like, say, 70% and it's mid-screen, and, you know, it's not scaled, 70% mid-screen, they're gonna die if you do it right. And if they're not at mid-screen, I mean, they're gonna die very easily. But keep in mind that I think they can still, get out of that, maybe. And that requires you to be, like, super close to do that. As you can see, I'm having trouble getting it. But, I mean, let's say... Yeah, you can do something like that. Ah! You can't punish that, though. Some moves, you're not going to be able to punish. Ah! I ran into it. Yeah. But you get the point. You get the point. At high percents... So, here's the trick about downhill to fair combos. Ah. So, at 0%, if you hit with one of them, you want to do a sort hop fair. Which means hit jump, hit forward, jump, and hack at the same time. That's how you do this, right? This will always work at 0%. Regardless of the distance you're at. Whoops. I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do about that. They're gonna get hit. This is something that they cannot do anything about. Now, at, say, 27%, you're gonna have to gas in a little bit, right? You have to gas in a little bit at 27 to about 70%. So let's put it at, like, say, 60%. You notice at 60%, just gassing in a little bit didn't work. You have to gas a little bit longer. Like, you may notice that, whoops, to do this, you could do like a short gas like that into the lightning kick. That's the easiest way to land that at, say, 60%. Of course, you don't have to. You can do it basically like that. Just gas a little bit. So, it's gonna be hard to do in slow motion. You do this, and about that. That's basically how you do that. Because if you do it at lower percents, like, let's say 35%, right? You can't hit with that. And you cannot hit doing that. So with this, you hit, and then you slightly wait, and then you go forward. This varies from character to character, but this will always work like this. So, hit, slight gas. Now let's do this without the, hoopers. So, hit, slight gas. There you go. And then, again, at high percent, like say 60%. Hit. Pause a little bit, again. Move in. And there's your combo for fair. Downhill into fair. Now, you cannot really combo into anything else off of downhill. Really. I mean, you can do downhill into nair at low percents. So let's say they're at, say, 30%, right? Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just lying. But remember, you can still do downhill gas grab into down throw into your combo. I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty with that. Why can I not hit? Hello? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Arg! So, here we go. So, guys, you're scared for combo you can do off of a downhill. I think after, like, say, 40%, it stops being a thing, though. No. Whoops. No! Stop it! Okay, is it 50%? It's not 50%. You can still do it around 55%. It's a lot harder at 55%. That kills that big screen at 55%, so I think 60% is where you can't do it anymore. Yeah, 60% you can't really do that anymore. But it's good for low percent. So go at like 0. It gives you a free combo there. It's good at... I could have sworn that you can get multiple hits off of that. Maybe it's at higher percent, like 10? No? I could have sworn you could get multiple hits off of that. Maybe it's for bigger characters that happens on. But yeah, you basically get that at 0%. You get that at 30 to about, say, 60. I think it is. Yes, 30 to about 60. And then from there onwards, you do that. And at, like, say, 90. At about 90, you do it about that. So, it's got a few uses. It also lets you go underneath attacks. For example, let's say you're dealing with a pit. And you know, Pit likes to use arrows. Where is Pit? Where is Pit? Oh. Right there. Right in front of my face. So let's say you're dealing with Pit. Right? And he likes to use that. Right? I mean, you can just reflect it, or you can go underneath it. If you time it good. Which, you know, can lead to some silly stuff. And you can punish it. So yeah, you can get some interesting mileage out of dodge and attacks just using downhill. So it's good for comboing. It's a good combo killer move at high percent. It's good for clanking. It's very good for clanking. It lets you avoid moves. Like, you see that, it lets you do that. It lets you do this. So you can do stuff like that. But it's mostly for that combo. So you get good throw combos out of it. You can do that. So for this move in particular, I am going to put it at great. It is a very, very, very solid move. It does good damage too, if I recall. Let me go check. How much damage does it do? It does 6 damage. It does the least amount of damage of her health. So it's not meant for damage. It's meant for comboing, more or less. It ain't my move. So yeah, it's a great move. Now the next one we're gonna talk about is Uphill, which everyone's probably gonna say is her best move, and honestly, it is. It's one of her better moves. So this is her Uphill. It has a very wide angle to it, as you can see. And it hits pretty far back, so it's also disjointed. It's good for catching opponents above you, it's good for catching people running at you. And it combos into this. So you can combo into this. It's a very simple combo at 0%. And if they're not paying attention, you can lay out back. So yeah, it's a very solid combo. And that's not even hit with iceberg. So the thing about this move, it's worse if you hit them this way. It's better to hit them from behind. So you want to do something like this. The reason being is the back hit allows you to cancel into things quicker. The forward hit, if you hit a shield from this direction, they can punish you very easily. If you hit the shield from this direction, like say you do this, you hit the shield from this direction, it's harder for them to punish. Whoops. I'm not doing it right. So you can do silly things like that. Whoops. 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 I'm doing bad. Why am I doing this bad? No! Stop it! So yeah, on shield you would do something like this. You get the picture. It's basically a it's a way to prevent getting hit out of shield. You can also turn around and jab if you think they're gonna try to hack you. You can turn around and downhill. You can do this and do this. You can do this and teleport into this. But yeah. It's good for comboing. It's good for covering attacks around you, good for covering enemies coming at you. Can I combo into lightning kick off of this? I wonder. It's probably really hard to do. No! It's very hard to do. It might not be a very reliable way to do lightning kick. You might be able to do it off this. Now, I think the max you could get is about 3. Depending on the opponent. On heavier people like Bowser, I think you can get 3 easily. But you usually want to stop at 2. I gotta go into Nair. So, again, it's... Oh my god. I am doing so badly at this. So there's a solid 48% at that percentage, right? If you do that, say, like, 28%. You can do up air out of it. That was too far of a hit. But I think they can get out at higher percent too. Like if you hit this God damn it. Yeah, if you hit too far away, they're just gonna bounce out. So it's better at lower percents for combos. But if you can get a bear out of it. Let's see if you can do that at say 0%. It's not as reliable at 0%. It's just more reliable to go into Nair, into Lightning Kick, depending on where you're bound. And depending on what they do. You might not want to do Lightning Kick. You might want to try going into a grab. Or you might want to try to down air them. Or you might want to try to wait and see what they do. And then be like, what are they going to do? Are they going to try to attack? Are they going to try air dodge? You can probably go with an F hill. You can probably do another up air. You're like, oh, up air. And then you can get another nair combo in. You know, there's a lot you can do with the uphill. It's mostly for combo like this. Basically from this. But it's also mostly from this. You use uphill from down air down throw combos. Personally, I like to do down throw, one uphill, and then wait and see what they do, and then do more uphill. Because people like to try to air dodge out of this. So I just wait. So it's just like, do this, turn around, wait, uphill, uphill. You know, you can get some good mileage out of it. Now, I believe if you wait a little bit, you could get 3 in, I think. But I don't know how much time you have to get the first one in. So overall, it's a very good move. You can't really combo into it. You can't do something like that. You can't go up. You can uphill, jab, grab, down air. I can do that whole rigmarole, I guess. Whoops. Hold on. You can do that whole rigmarole. I don't think that really works with that, but... Ah! Something like that. Something like that. You get the picture. Whoops. It does a fair amount of damage. But, you know, if you miss the lightning kick, it's gonna hurt. And there's a problem with Smash that me and everyone always has problems with, is it lights the gas, like, all the time, when you don't want it to gas. And it's kinda aggravating, because it makes being precise more annoying. And, you know, they can probably air dodge out of the lightning kick, but... it is a very solid combo. And you got time your grab at this percentage. I'm gonna try one more thing. You can also do that at 0%. And there's not a whole lot they can really do, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, you see how that turned out? They have time to get out of it doing fair. I missed. No, don't dash! I don't know if there's anyone else that would be better to do this with for asking. But you can't do that. So that is a free combo at 0%. If you're willing to do it. You can do it better off that because they're stuck in the air. So you can't do that. I missed. And as you can see, you can punish them if they whiff. I cannot do it correctly, so you can do something like that. That's basically what I like to do. So there's all of that with the uphill. Now, I don't know how often you're gonna see people do this, but it is a thing that can happen, so... Especially with, you know, how precise it has to be. I'm gonna try one more time. No! I mean, it's a free 38% damage if you do it at 0. And you get everything to come out. And, you know, it doesn't do something like what it's doing right here. Please stop running. That's one of the major problems with this game is I'm not even gonna hold and run. I'm barely having it. It's very frustrating, to say the least. So you can't do that. Can you do it at higher percent? Probably not. Let's find out. Let's say 31%. You cannot do it at 31%. How about 20%? No. How about 15%? No. How about 10%? I don't know if you can at 10% or not. Let's find out. You cannot. You cannot do that. They have time to do stuff. So, it might only be a 0% thing. Oh my god. Stop gassing when I'm not trying to gas. I think it's just a 0% thing. No. I missed. So yeah, it's like a 0% thing. You have to do it at 0%. So that combo only works at 0%. It's still best to do with, like, down throw, though. And do mind games with down throw. And downhill. Whoops. You can do the downhill, shenanigans with it, too. But again, it's mostly for if they're above you, if they're running at you. If you run at them, you can probably get, get them in a combo. Cannot do that. Like, that's still a pretty solid 32%. And you always want to do the back version too, is the thing. You never really want to use the front version. And you can get about 3 hits in if you do it right. But it's a little tricky to get the third hit in. But if you get that third hit in, you can't get an up air out of it. I don't think they can really do much. Let me find out. At 0%, they cannot do anything about that combo. So what about at, say, 20%? At 20%, it doesn't look like it can really do much about it. How about, say, 30%? 30% could get knocked too high, so you kind of don't want to do 2 of them. But you can't go right to up air out of 30%. Or you could do a lightning kick. Or you could do a lightning kick, I said. How about at 50%? Whoops. I think you can do a lightning kick off this. Maybe not. It's probably better just to go up air instead. I missed. You can also go in Nair. Nair works too. A full hop Nair, that is. But it's probably better just to go into up air at higher percent. If they're at, like, say, 70%, they're gonna die at 70% if you catch them. Yeah. So if you try to do this off the front hit, you saw that, you saw what happened, right? If you try to do this off the front hit, it's slower. And that's why you want the back hit. It's slower using the front hit. You can hit with it, but it's just infinitely easier to do the back hit because it gives you more time. And that's why you do back hit. So yeah, again, you can do that kind of combo. If you're good at it, you can do this kind of combo. You can combo off of down throw, which gives you a bunch of mind game stuff. You can combo off of you can't combo off of down air. That's something else I forgot. So you can't do that kind of combo. So that does at 60%. You can't kill at 60%. I don't know if they get a chance to do anything. They do get a chance to do something. But, you know, you can also bait them out with, oh! You want to do it, like, around here. And you gotta be on time. So you can catch them at 60% with this. But you gotta be, like, real quick. Crap. So, it's a little tricky to do, but you can get them with it. Can you get them at 50% easier? Probably if you don't sort off that. 50% works. How about 55? Crap. 55% you can kill them at if you do it right. It's very tricky to do, but you can do it at 55%. Anywho, I think that's good enough for uphill. You get the idea. You can do this and get the combo. You can do, let me try that again. You can do 3 of them. That'll work. You can do, down throw into this, into shenanigans. You can do, something like that. I forgot what I did earlier now. What was the thing I did earlier? That was uphill. Oh right, you can do uphill, grab, into your down throw combo. So yeah, it's probably one of her best moves. It is probably one of her best moves right here. It has some issues, but it's probably one of her best moves outright. Now, the next thing we're going to go on about is Nair. Now, Nair is a very, very solid move. And you're going to see this from Zelda a lot. This right here. It covers a wide range in front of her. Well, a decent range. It has better range when you're going in. And it has... You can land cancel it too. So, if you land, you can go into... like, downhill. You can go into, jab. You can go into down smash. But it's mostly for, juggling. Basically something like that is what you want to do. So if you land and hit with the first part of the move, and no other part, you could do a combo off of it. It's kinda hard to do though. But you can do something like that, something like... It's mostly for that though. You gotta fast roll it. So you fast roll, which you do at the height of your jump, you hit down. So like that. So, you would do the move. You have to basically do the move and then hit down. So, I get it wrong. I get it wrong. I'm doing it wrong, but it's kind of hard to do, honestly. You can also just do a normal sword hop and land with it. Probably easier to do. So, if you do something like this, say your opponent is at, like, say, 60%. I don't know if this works, actually. Let's find out. It might not work. It's not going to work at 60%. But you can't go, boop. It's hard for me to do because I don't do this very much. It's very hard for me to do because I don't do this very much. But you can't do that. It's very hard to get the thing. But you know what I'm trying to do. You can also do something like this. Where you go and there, into up air at higher percent. At low percent, you can go right into this kind of combo. I get it wrong. I get it wrong. do that. I'm doing it wrong. That's a full hop. You can't really combo with that, but it's a bit of a mind game you can do there. You can... So, you're gonna go through them most of the time doing this, mind you, so... When you're doing this, be wary of where you're gonna land. Most of the time, you're gonna go on the other side. But you can do stuff like that. Go over. It's kind of hard to get the nuance down because you're usually going to go through them. But if you understand where you're going to be, you can do something kind of like this. Kinda. Or you can just try to hit with the front. You can try to do this. This allows you to cancel a lot quicker. Better to do when you're going against sealed. If you're hitting sealed, you'll want to do that. Because it'll allow you to go into another move quickly. It's very hard for me to do, though. Because I'm not used to doing this. It's still a very, very good move. It has less of a hitbox at the back, as you can see. But it will knock the opponent away. Like that. Which is good for off stage where you can reverse nair. So you can't kill with reverse nair. I did that wrong. It's hard to get the back hit though. The back hit's kinda hard to get. But, you know, you can do something like that. It's good for catching people. It's very good for air fights. Like, say you're fighting, like, say, Link or Mario, and they're using, like, Nair a lot. You can probably catch them with, your Nair quite easily. And again, it's good for, comboing. Like that. You can do that. Whoops, hold on. Now that's a silly combo. You don't want to do that combo. Here's a silly combo. I think you could kill at higher percentages if you do that. Let's find out. Well, not from that. But you get the point. You can nair into uphill, into nair, into whatever. Or you can do uphill, uphill, up, air. Or you can do, if you're good at it, you can go into grab. So you can go, nair, turn around, grab, and then lightning kick. Or you can do nair, turn around, grab, uphill, up air. Or you can do nair, whoops. You can do nair. You can do, stop it. You can do nair, downhill, whoops. That's not it. You can do nair, downhill, grab. Hold on. Nair, nair, downhill, grab. Something like that. You can do something like that. Darn it! How'd you undo there? What? I didn't tell you to gas. I need you to gas there. No! 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 You didn't do it! You gassed! Stop gassing! Darn it! But yeah, you can do basically stuff like that. It'd be nice if, you know, the game actually did what it can do. Ah! No, turn around! Be nice if you turned around. It'd be nice if you did my inputs. You can do something like that too. Turn around, please. Why is it impossible for the game to do stuff? You can do something like this too. I mean, please turn around. Like, holy crap. There's that. So yeah, you can do that. I don't think you can get mugs at higher percents though. Let's go first. Yeah, you're not gonna get much there. But you can get a free lightning kick if you do it right. If you do it right. If you do it right. You can also go into back air into, or back uphill, it seems. You know, if the game would stop running the opposite way. Well, let's see what happens. You can just do normal, normal. So you can still do the same combo at 30%. If you hit them with the front end of that, you can go into normal uphill. So that's good to know. And you can do this combo too. So that is something you can do. I do not mean to do that. You can do something like that if you want to. But like, there's no reason to do reverse, reverse nair like that. Unless you want to do something like this. I guess. You can reverse nair into that whole string, I guess. So that does work. Okay, so that does work at 0. It's probably easier to do it this way, honestly, instead of doing this. Because doing this, you have to turn around to do it. And as you can see, it's a little tricky as in when you get the thing. I mean, it is 44% off of that. as opposed to 35%. So if you're really into numbers, you'll probably want to do this more. You know, assuming the game allows me to do stuff. So yeah, you get gas. You can turn around. So yeah, it's a very solid move. Ow. It's a very solid move for combo. It's also great for platform combos too. So there's some combos you can do with it. It's best to do it off of a front person. Because you're not gonna have time to really do the back person, I think. Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have time to do back person. And if you try to do that, you're probably gonna get hit, I see. So yeah, it has its uses. So for this move, I am gonna place it as one of her better moves. It's one of her best moves. But I'm gonna place it at great. It's not bad, it has issues, obviously, but I think uphill is still better than, that move, in all honesty. Because, like, uphill just covers more ground, it has longer range, it has better combo ability, it's just better all around. And you're not stuck in the air. That's the big thing, being stuck in the air. Alright, so the next one is the last, oh, that was the last hilt. We did open hilts. So that's there. The next one is up air. Now, up air has a really freaking big hitbox. Like, it has a really big hitbox. Like, look at that. You can hit with it coming down. And I will show you this. It might be harder to do here because she's not big enough. But against some characters, you can just land. And if you do it right, you can combo into it. Let's get a stage with platform for this. So we're gonna go to normal battlefield. And we're gonna talk about the, stuff you can do with this. So, actually, you were fine. So let's say you do something like this. You can do something like that. Or, you can be like, double. Or, you could be like, it's hard to do sometimes. I don't think you can really do anything else other than that. Or alternatively, just another one of these. With platforms, you can probably get all three of them. Let's see what happens if we do this. I gotta do it right, though. So you can't combo that. So you can't full hop that. Okay. So you can't get... You can combo into that and there's nothing they can do at 0%. What if you're at, like, say, 30%? You can't really do much there. You can't quickly do a double jump. If you hit jump twice real quick, you'll jump real quick, which is what you need to do there. And you'll be able to hit them. Ah! Something like that. So you can't get 2 hits in at 30%. Can you do it at 40, I wonder? You cannot do it at 40. You kinda can. It depends on the move they're doing. Ah! So a good thing about this is, if you're fighting on platforms, you can just do something like that. So you could be like, you could drop down, do this. Something like that. That's not what I meant to do. No! I missed. You do something like that, kinda. Let me see how feasible that is. No, don't do that. That does not work that way. So, up air is very strong for, I gotta go back to the normal state. Go back to this stage. It's very good for when they're above you, but you can also catch them on the side. Especially bigger fighters, they will get hit by this a lot. Like, it doesn't seem like it's that big, right? For someone like Zelda, it's kinda far away. But, it's still got, look at that hitbox. Like, that was a big hitbox underneath. So you can land with this. And it's very good to, get good combos in. Or, you know, catch people above you. Now let's say that there... Yeah. I believe... That doesn't really combo. Crap. That might not combo, but... You can do something like that if you're expecting them to jump, and you might be able to kill them. You might. I'm not sure. I don't know how much time they have in between, all of that. But if you hit them with it, they're gonna die. They will die if you get this. There is a siren going off. It's just Zelda. Never mind. I missed. So yeah, it's a very solid combo tool. It also depends on where they're at. For the most part, you're gonna use it when they're above you. You're not usually using it for landing, but you can. use it for landing. You can use it for faking out if you're good at it. It's good for covering options like legs too, because if you're expecting them to jump, you can do this. You can cover legs so easily. Like, you can do this. And what are they gonna do? You do this, and you do this, and just you're covering all the directions. And you don't really have much place to go. So, like, yeah. It's a very strong move, and it has a sweet spot. So, if you hit with just the move, let's hit with just the move. It does 20 damage, right? There is a sweet spot. I'm pretty sure there's a sweet spot. Is there not a sweet spot? I guess there's no sweet spot in it. But at like higher percents, say you hit with a down air at say 60%. It's not 60%. I think it's at like 80. About 80%. 80%. Let's say 95%. At 95%, they are gonna die from that. At 90%, they will die at 95%. At 80%, 85% rather. So you can almost kill at 85%. Just doing that alone. So you can combo it to, up air it to up air or up air into nair from platforms. You can do full length up air, which will catch people if they're big enough, or if they jump at you. You can use up air to legs guard, because there's not a whole lot they can do, because unless they jump really high, they're gonna get hit by the full length up air. So yeah, it's a very strong move. And this move, I would place at great. It's not the best move, but it's a very solid move. Now if you give me a second, I will be back. People are interrupting me, so I'll be right back in about 15-30 minutes. Alright, we are back. You know, I so felt that hats the a long time ago. That BRB hats. I probably so felt that a long time ago. I didn't know that was something you could do in OBS. Huh. Anyways, next we're going to be talking about the down air. So you saw me do down air a little bit. Now down air has a bit of a hitbox. Like, it has a weird hitbox, to say the least. And it does have a sweet spot. If you hit with a sweet spot, it does a lot of damage. If you don't, it does very little damage. So yeah, it does have a, as you can see, it has a stupid hitbox to it. And it can trip, for some reason. So if you're good with it, you can, do something like that. And, off stage, I'm gonna hurt this. Off stage, you can do something like this. It is the second strongest down air spike in the game. I screwed up. So yeah, you can get some mileage out of this move. And the main thing you want to do with this is this. You use it for down air combos at higher percent. Basically like this. And for off air too. As you can see, it just decimates. However, and I will say this, you can't do that too, so that's pretty good. You can do this off of it. Whoops. So you can't get like a 50% combo off of it if you do it right. If you do it right. Or, you know, you can do something like this. Turn around. Why did you not go around? Turn around, please. So yeah, you can get some really strong, strong combos off of down air at pretty much any percent. It's a very strong combo starter. However, I don't think it's very good. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's like I missed. I did not turn around. You can do something like that. Ah! I missed. No, stop it. Wow, I missed. No. So you do have enough time to hit with down air into fair. But overall, I don't think it's really that good. Like, if you don't hit the sweet spot, you're more than likely gonna get, hit by, anything, really. Apparently you want to do it like Rising, too. But if you do it rising, you can't really do much off of a rising one. It'd be nice if the game would stop ignoring stuff. Stop it. But yeah, it's mostly used for, down there who, lightning kick combos. Like that. Or you can use it for something like... I missed. You can do something like that. I missed. And as you can tell, that kills at 50% if you land it. But you gotta hit the, you gotta hit the back end. I don't think you can hit the front end. No! Now you don't want to gas. Yeah, at 50%, that's just outright kills. I missed? I'm bad? So that's one of the combos you can do off of this. That did not kill. Why is that not killing now? Why is that not killing now? Because I'm not landing with it quick enough. I missed! I am bad! But you can also, you know, if you don't want to do that combo, which is a little finicky, you can also just do something like, down air affair. Like that. Or, if you want to be sneaky, and you're good at it, why am I messing it up? You can do something like that. And at higher percent, say like 70%, you can do that at legs. Assuming, you know, you don't mess up. It's basically free real estate. You know, free estate. At 75%, they're gonna die at that if you land it. So, down there is good, but very limited. Like, if you can land it, you're probably gonna kill with it. It's very good off stage, but I think because you can't really do much if it gets blocked. If it gets blocked, you're in trouble. So honestly, for this one, I am gonna put it at decent. Like, it's got good kill power. It can trip. It can combo. But it's very easy to punish it, I feel. So these two right here are gonna be the same here, because they're the exact same thing. So, there and there. Your lightning kicks. There does 20.4%. There does 20.4%. I don't know why I was magically doing more damage earlier. Now, if you don't land the lightning kick, it'll only do 4%. Which, you know, isn't really gonna help. But you can combo it in this, so you can be like... You can do something like... If you so desire. Assuming, you know... So it's not completely useless. You wanna land with it. Because if you land too high up, you're not going to be able to do mugs. So, just so you know, listen. Listen to it. That's how long it takes to do that, right? Now listen again. Whoops, I did that. Now listen again. So... I think I'm not doing it right. I am completely missing. I am completely missing. It's mostly best to use with, like, if you hit with it, then you go downhill. That's about the best you want to do. Or uphill. Like, turn around. But downhill is probably the best solution if you, want to keep trying to attack. But really, the main draw is getting this lightning kick. Like, you want to get the lightning kick, which is... You can see where the lightning is in her foot. You want to hit with the hip of her foot, basically. You can hit, like, about here. That's as close as you can get. Because if you're too close, you might not get. It's easier to do it when you're far away. But make sure you don't do it too far away, or you're gonna get, like... that. It's a timing thing. And this is what you're gonna see a lot off of, like, down throws. This is what you're gonna see a lot off of, down airs. It's what you're gonna see a lot off of, a lot of things. It's her main kill. And if you're playing Zelda, this is the move you're gonna be working on the most or learn. Because that's how you kill with her, essentially. There's not much difference between back air and forward air. Now, you can't do something like, say, reverse back air if you're, if you've been using forward air too much. Which is a little bit trickier to do, because you gotta understand how to do reverse aerial rush in the first place. Which can be a bit tricky. And, you know, you gotta be able to, I don't know why it's not letting me. Like, it's probably not something you're gonna think of doing much in, actual matches. Because, for the most part, there's no real reason to. Also, it's really good at legs. Or legs trumping, so say... Go off. Oh my god, just... Go off the stage so I can do it. I missed. See, it's not letting me do it. How about you go off? You basically legs trump with it, is what I'm saying. But, you know, I'm having a problem. But yeah, it's kind of a finicky move. As you can see, you gotta be really good at aiming. But it is your main kill tool. I said you're going to let me do it. I am not. But you get the point. You get the point. Your main kill pool, is what you're gonna use off of, like, down throws from a lot of things. I'm having a terrible time doing it for some reason. Why am I not getting it now? Bruh. So it's from down throws. Bro. So down throws. You're gonna use it a lot from down throw. It does carry a little bit on the percent. That was a full throw. So you can do something like this. You can do it off of hilts. I get it wrong. I did not tell you to do that. So you can do it off of a reverse, of air. You can do it off of several, down airs. Like that. And you can do it off of, downhill. So, I focus with downhill. If you do it at 0%, you can just immediately do it off of it by doing, the short hop macro, which is, after hitting with downhill, you hit with forward, jump, and A at the same time. 27 and higher, 27 to 60, you have to get, like, wait a second and then gas. And then 60 upwards, you have to do, like, a little bit longer of a gas. That was not it. Why am I not getting it? That was not it. So there's 60 and 90 that you have to do. Why am I not getting it? Sometimes this game just does not like to, oh my goodness, why am I not getting it? Sometimes the game's a little finicky about what it wants to do. There's the 90. What? 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 What do you mean that missed? Oh my goodness. Bruh! Bruh! I'm lost! One more time. Why? Why is that not working sometimes? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Sometimes I don't understand what the game's doing. So, if you watch the animation, it's like 1, 1, 1, whoops, 1, 1, you get it? 1, that's for that. 1, 1, and then here it's like 1, whoops, or 1. What? 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 Oh, you gotta wait like... Yeah, you gotta wait a second. So, that's a wait a second one. This is due immediately. So zeros do immediately. What is... Wait a second. 50... 30... 30... 60 rather is... that. And then... 60 onwards, I believe, is 1. Yes. So that's how you do the lightning kick off of downhills. So I'll go over that again. So at 0%, it's immediately. From about 20 to 30, it's, wait, there. From about 30 to 60, it's, that's a second. And go from 60 onwards, it's, hold on, 1. It's a little tricky to get the timing. And you will miss the timing a lot. Getting the timing 100% of the time is very, very hard. But you'll want to get used to doing it. Because it's her main kill move. Oops. But yeah, this is one of her best moves. I messed up. Like, if you do it right, you can get, like, a lot of damage. Especially if they're foolish enough to try to attack you. Like so. Whoops. Like, if they're trying to attack you and you get this off, it's a solid 44% damage. Like, it's a very solid amount of damage. So, in terms of where I would place both these are both her best move, honestly. They're both moves that you're going to be using the most with her. Like, plain and simply put. Now, moving along, we'll go with all the aerials. We are now moving on to the smash attack. So the first one is the F smash. So normal F smash, if you hit all of the hit, just about 15%. If you charge it for like now, 21%. I don't think it does more than 21%, right? No. Now, the caveat here is, sometimes they may fall out of the attack. Sometimes they may just fall out. Like, say... Here's that, for example. What? So you may get them fall out, which is going to cause issues, because you have a low recovery time on it. It does not have a hitbox on the back, but if they try to attack you, they are going to get hit by a move. Depending on the move, of course. One of the neat things about this is it does move her hitbox back a little bit, so you can dodge out the way of moves from it. Like that. Something like that. So, you see how that missed? Normally it would hit like that. So it can lean your hurt box back a little bit. you're gonna see a lot of Zelda's run back and do this a lot. Because it is one of her stronger smash attacks. There's one other that's just as good, but this is her main kill move. Outside of lightning kicks, you're gonna see this a lot. And again, it's not a bad move. However, if it gets blocked, she is kind of vulnerable if it gets blocked. Depends on the character. Apparently Zelda herself can't really punish her. But, you know, she can punish it with mash. Ow! I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I just wanted to see that real quick. But yeah, it's just okay. It's not the best move she has, but it's just okay. It's decent, I should say. It's a decent move. Now, this next one is probably one of her worst moves, honestly, which is up smash. Because up smash has a weird hitbox. It does hit far away, but a lot of times it just doesn't hit people. I mean, it does a lot better job than the previous Smash games, but like, you're not really, like, look at hitbox. It's kind of bad. And if you're attacking anyone above you, you're gonna be using this or this more. You're hardly ever gonna use up smash for anything, because it's not that good. Like, look at that damage. Like, the damage is bad. It's honestly really bad. So, in terms of this, I'm gonna put it as it's not really good. You're never really wanting to use this move. It's honestly really, really awful. Now, the next one is down smash, which you see me do a few times. Down smash has a hitbox on both sides. So, the front side does 14.7. The back hit does 12.2. In some cases, you can hit with both parts, I believe. So you can do something like what I just did there, if you really wanted to. I mean, you're not really going to combo much off of it, in all things considered. But it's also one of her better edge guarding tools, because it hits eggs so well. Get back out. Like, it's not gonna hit back very well. But at legs, it can kinda kill real quickly. And it does have good knockback on it. It's good for catching rolls. If they roll, I said if they roll, you can just do that to catch both sides. And if their shield is low, you can probably use this to pop their shield or shield poke. You can also combo into it off of a down air if you really want to. And like you saw me do earlier, you can do that too, which at high percent is gonna kill. So I think it was about 85%. Well, it's not gonna kill, but it's gonna get real close to killing. I do not want to do that. Like, it probably does better in actual matches, because, well, it kills out about 100. But you get the point, you can combo into it, it might kill on, it'll kill lightweights quickly, though. You're not gonna get a combo into it off of a jab, but it'll layer when they're at higher percent. Like around, I think it's 60? Yeah, it's around 60%. So yeah, it's a very solid move. It's not as strong as I thought it was. I could have sworn it was stronger. Which is odd. Does it have a sweet spot? Wait, does it have a sweet spot? 14.6? No. I was imagining it. So, it's... You might get kills off of it, but... It's probably her fastest smash move. So, it's a good move. You might kill with it. If you don't kill with it, you're gonna get a heck of a bounce from it. Because they're probably gonna DI the wrong way or something. Alright, so, the next one is one that I never use. Which is it that? I think it's that. No, that's a regular grab. So her grab actually has pretty decent range. Like, you see how far away you can grab. Now, that's because there's animation shift happening here. Because she sways back and forth. But you can see just how far away she can grab. Now, if you want a 100% grab, it's more something like about this range. Which, you know, she's got a pretty far grab. It's a pretty far grab, all things considered. And her gas grab is about the same. Is it faster? I mean, it still has good range on it. So, it's, you know, it's decent. And, you know, her gas grab also is decent. Now, the pivot grab, which is this, when you gas her away but turn around and hit grab at the same time, that's not it. Like that. Because if you try to turn and grab, it's just going to do that. But if you do it correctly, not that way. Like, it has a heck of a grab range. Now let's say we have her do... Ow. 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 Okay, you can't do it on that. But you get the point. Sometimes you can grab people right out the moves with, the pivot grab. I'm still gonna put it as it's decent. Because it's still just, you know, a grab. And her grabs are like frame 6. They're kind of slow grabs. Doesn't really matter in this game because grabs, you know, they're dumb. Now the next thing, we're gonna talk about specials. So the first one is Neru's Love, which has a lot of vulnerability on it. You can float back with it. Ow. So if you jump, hit the button, and then hit back at the same time, you can kind of float back. It's kind of hard to do, but it does give you a way to go in and out real quick. Now the thing about this move is it's a reflector. So it will reflect stuff. It will catch stuff too. Now it's not 100% invulnerable. As you can see though, it will catch you on the startup frames. But it will not catch you after the startup frames. So you have to be wary of when you do this. I'm not doing it right. As you can see, I'm doing it so I am invulnering. Invulnering through the move. So I'm making it so that I'm not getting hit, but if I do it wrong, I'm gonna get hit. So it's good. It's also good to stall the air. Like if you're coming back to stage, you can use it to kind of stall a little bit. It's really all there is to it. You can do other things, like you saw me do it earlier. Like this. I missed. Go off the stage so I can do it. Please. Alright, fine. Go off the stage. Oh, you teleport. I am doing so bad at this. I am doing so bad at this. Why am I doing so bad at this? But you can use it to kind of gimp people off stage. Not that way, though, obviously. I'm doing so bad. What am I doing? You can do something like that, but you can do it better. Why is that happening? Bro, why am I so bad? Oh my god. I am so bad. I used to be able to do this so well, and now I can't even do it. Okay. I am doing so bad. Please, just let me do thing. You can do things like that. But, you know, when, Come on. Why? Why am I so bad? You get the picture. You can get people with it. Look at the vulnerability frames. I'm just being bad at it. So you're gonna see Zelda spam this a lot because of that. So it's a great move. It's not her best move. It's a great move, but it's very easy to bait out. And it's very easy to punish when you bait it out. It's very predictable. The next one we're gonna talk about is Gen's Fire, which is her side beam, which you can angle. And you can get some very scary angles. Which makes it very easy to just snipe. Very easy to snipe. Now, this does have a sweet spot. I get 8%. If you hit with the center of it, it does do more damage. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Oh, I did a lot more damage. And while you're using it, you can't move. So that's something to keep in mind. But you can't let go real early. You still can't move until it's done. You can use this to kind of drift back, though. But overall, you're not going to use this on stage because of you getting stuck in locked animation. But you can kill very quickly off stage with it. It's a zoning tool you can use on stage if you're far away. And if you're off stage, you can use it to try to snipe. Overall, it's just an okay move. It's not the best move. It's just decent, really. It's just a decent move. Now, a move that you're also going to be using with Zelda a lot is Aurora's Wind for her up B. So, you can move this by hitting any direction. If you're in the air, you can hit straight down. I don't know why it's not going straight down. Go straight down. You can go straight down. I know you can. Yeah. So, you can go straight down, or close to straight down. I don't know why it's not going straight down. Like, sometimes it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna go there. But you can't go in place, too. Which makes it kinda okay for edge guarding. But you don't really want to use it for edge guarding much. It's your main way of getting back to stage. Now, as you can see, I'm using it to get back to stage. If you do the move, hold, oops, you hold up real quick after doing it, and then hold down, you'll go past the stage, which allows you to hit the opponent. So it's a nice way of doing a surprise attack, if you really need to surprise your opponent. Just keep in mind you can't be hit during it. When you hit up close, you get hit with the start up. A startup does 7% damage. If you hit with the end part, it'll do 12%. Now, a lot of Zeldas are gonna do this, and this is something I should do too, but I never do, is out of shield, you can combo into it. Why am I getting hit? And at higher percent, it's gonna kill. Obviously, it's not gonna kill there because I'm dumb. But at 65%, you can out of shield kill with it. That's your main way of killing with it. You can snipe people off stage with it. If they're in the middle of doing something. So if Zelda was in the middle of doing like say, you can do that if you know that she's doing that. Like, or if you know she's gonna do Phantom. There is something you can do with her, and this is something I don't recommend really, which is teleport cancel. So if you find that sweet spot on the stage, this is in the center of the stage, and you teleport the legs, you can cancel it. Now, if you do it too early, you're just gonna end up getting stuck. You're gonna do a normal teleport. Like if I get it here, I couldn't teleport. If you do it too late or at the wrong spot, a classic Zelda SD. So it's not something I would recommend doing, but you can if you really want to. You can also do it from the air too, but I've never figured out how to do it from the air. It's like really finicky about the air version, so I just stick to, this version. So yeah, it's a very solid move. If they're quick enough, they can shield it and parry it, and you can get punished for it very, very easily. So, in terms of where I would place it, I would place it at decent. Like, it has its uses. You can't really combo into it, except now out of shield up B. Or, in some cases, I will show one more combo. This is a combo you can do, but it requires platforms.
Zelda.
And you can do this, am I gonna hear this everything possible? Maybe. I'm not gonna do it for like every single character's moveset, mind you. Just for what I feel like doing at the time. For this combo, get down here. I said get down. So at like, I don't know what percent it is, but do down throw. It's like down throw. Crap. You got down throw. Down air. Yeah. That's the combo. Thank you! Thank you! I do that every now and then. Sometimes I just forget about it, so let's get some damage on you. So it's down throw. And that's how you can get a combo with a move. You do down throw, down air, up B. Now, it depends on how you hit with the up B. Sometimes you're not gonna kill. Like, he can bounce very high off of that. She can bounce very high. You gotta get a good bounce. It's not untrue. It's actually not untrue. It's actually a very true combo. You just gotta be able to land the down air correctly. You gotta down air them before they can land the sentinel lead. It doesn't work at that percent. I think it works at you can hack it. You can hack it, yes. It's a hackable move. It's a hackable. You can hack it. Just the moment I do this, you can probably hack that. You can probably hack down there too, I think. But yeah, there's a platform combo that you're gonna find Zelda's doing with if they DI, well, if they DI, that's late. See, here's the thing about that combo. It's basically a two-fold combo. Because you could go right into lightning kick off of that. Yes. Yes, but down throw fair will not kill at that percentage, unlike down throw down air up B. So, in terms of where I would rate the full race win, it's still just decent. Now, the next one is a multi-stage one. Yeah, you have like such a short amount of time, and you gotta be like precise. So we got down B, which has several stages. So, stage 1 is this real quick kick. If you do down B and B real quick, it does this kick. Which, I mean, of course that's gonna kill. It's not really gonna help very much, so to say. Like, it's just kinda fair. It doesn't do much damage or knockback. I don't remember the frames personally. But yeah, this one is like useless. You're never gonna use this. Now, if you let it build up to stage 2, you get a punch. This one is a bit more useful. It has more knockback. It's got more range, so if you really need to get out of it quickly, I would recommend using this. Now, can it kill? I mean, it could be useful for if someone's rushing you, but like, that's about it. You're not gonna get a whole lot out of it otherwise. I can see you can kill. Stage 1 is kinda useless. This one is kinda useless. But stage 2, it got stage 3. Stage 2. I'm sorry. I'm just sucking her right through me with the punch. What is that, Jank? Huh? What is that, Jank? Hold on. Now you're not... Okay, that's a little janky. So stage 3 is the swing. Now this swing is a really, really good move. Especially if they're rushing at you. I don't remember how high of a hitbox it has. But it's really good for people trying to rush you, and if you don't want to build up the full thing. I will, give me a second. So, the damage this does is pretty good. It has really good knockback. And does it kill at 100%? It does not. However, you can't go off stage and kill people with it very easily. Like so. You can also kill yourself. It's a very solid move overall. Now, it can't kill, but it's still good for catching people off guard. Now, the next one is stage 4. Which is this overhead move. This one you're going to see a lot of Zelda do. Because it hits so far above. And it catches... It's meant for catching jumps. It does quite a bit of damage. 16, 18. And if you hit someone off stage with that, they're probably going to die. Now, yep, this is also kind of janky. Not as janky as this move. Like, for some reason, that move is jank. Yeah, they will try to do it off stage. Whenever Phantom gets hit, whenever you get hit, Phantom will crumble. Making it so that you can't use Phantom for like 3-4 seconds or something like that, so... It can't go away if you get hit at any point before it gets charged. Now the last one is if you let it charge all the way up. As you see, as you just saw, it has a hell of a range to it. Like, that does not reach full screen. This reaches full screen, or half of battlefield. How much damage does it do? 21%. So, I can't do raw DP here, so... It's kind of hard to do. Like, I did it right there, kinda. It's very difficult to do. It's very, very difficult to do. Like, I can't really do it on the GameCube controller very much. Like, I just did it there. I did a version of it, where I left it behind. So you can leave it behind you, kinda. Like that. Which lets you move forward. But you can also leave it in front of you, if you do it right. They're both very difficult tricks to do, though, and my hands are not capable of doing it. So I wouldn't recommend it. It's actually starting to hurt my wrist already, so I'm gonna stop. That's how hard it is on my wrist. It's very difficult to do. Like, I can't do it normally on the GameCube controller. I can do it better on the... I can do it better on, the Pro controller. Give me a second. Except, you know, it's not set to my Pro controller. So, that's not gonna matter. That's right. That's kind of one of the downsides to training mode is it's not very good. It's very hard on the controller to do more DP, honestly, in my opinion. Like, I'm having trouble doing it now. Like, I don't even remember how I did it now. There it is. Now I forget. There's a way of doing it. I'm not gonna teach it because it's not important. But yeah, you're gonna see this used for edge guarding a lot. Like, your edge guard tool is what most people are gonna hate about fighting Zelda. It is a muscle memory thing, but like, it's so... It does make it slightly better, but I don't think it makes it that much better. Like, a smart person would not be charging at her when she's doing Phantom. They would be trying to bait her to do stuff. Because most people are going to try to run at you. Like, they're going to try and make Zelda run at them or, you know, do something else. You know what I mean. Anyways, it does make it harder to hit her, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's super useful. It's useful, don't get me wrong. It's just got the technicality of doing it. It's just not viable, in my opinion. So, for this one is not that great. Stage 2 is okay. Stage 3 is decent. Stage 4 and 5 are great. Stage 4 and 5 are very great. Well, this is actually up here. Lightning Kick? Lightning Kick's up here. I don't know what this is. Why is this here? Oh, this is if you let Phantom sit there. So if you just let Phantom charge all the way up and you move around. So yeah, that's also good. You know what? I'm gonna put it at great because it does have some issues. Alright, so wires. We're gonna do the gas act first because, you know. Well, the thing is with the lightning kick, like I said, if you don't hit, if you like miss it, you can do something like this. So if you like, you know, you can just you can't lightning kick, but you can do something like this and get a combo off of it. Now, if you do it too high up, then yeah, it's going to be a problem. I went over this already when I talked about the lightning kick. Fun fact, normally you want to land the lightning kick close to the ground, right? This is not true. You want to land the lightning kick out of a full hop. At the hop. Because it gives you time to avoid. It lets you avoid stuff if you do it higher. But I mean, you know. Anyways, gas hack. Gas act. Hilariously, me and Theo both hate this move. Because it comes out so quickly. Like, you could just be watching her and then suddenly, oh, gas act. Now, granted, it's bad on sealed. So if it gets blocked, then you're gonna get punished. Like, really hard. But a lot of times when you're doing a gas act, you're probably gonna gas act to Naru's. and cover the having shielded, or you're gonna do something like that. If you space it right. If you don't space it right, then you're gonna eat it. And I think this doesn't kill until like around 95. Around 95, so it won't kill until a high percent. Now you can't do something like this. So you can be like, whoops. Wait a minute, how'd it go? How did I do this? Oh, I remember how I did it now. It's something like... It's something back in with Ike. I think I need Ike. Because this works on some characters better than others, but, not you. Where's Ike? So if you do it right, you can get like a combo going, a semi-combo. It's not a true combo. I did not, why didn't you guys? Like, it's not a true combo, but you can get something like... You see what I'm talking about, right? Like, you do a back row into gas hack, into like down air, or fair. You'd be surprised at how well this works. You can't really do anything out of that, I believe. Like, at 0%, I believe, is the only time you can do that. Where's Ike?
Zelda.
You cannot do that above 0%. It will not work. No, you missed. You didn't even gas. Why didn't you gas? I mean, someone like Zelda is going to be able to get out of it if she masses. Or, you know, if they're very slow at air hacking. Because, you know, this also involves being able to tell when things are going to happen. Because a lot of times you're not going to... Yeah. Bros are kind of, you know... Yeah. So, another thing you can do is you can do something like that. Not a full combo like that. You're not going to get that full combo. But, you can do this. Granted, there's no reason to do this, but you can if they are asleep at the helm. Because you can basically just do this, which is just, you know, better. Or, you know, you could do something like this, which, you know, is even better. So, you get very few actual combos for, this. You can't do that, though. If, you know, you're wary enough, and, you know, all that stuff. But, you know, you gotta be good at stuff. Anyways, that's gas hack. It does hit kinda high, so you can catch jumps with it, but it's just okay. It's not the greatest move. It's literally just, it's decent. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's just, it's decent. Now, we're gonna go through all the throws, and then we'll be done. So, the first one we're gonna talk about, back throws. Only 14%. Now, back throw actually can kill. It's one of the two kill throws. Let's put it at 100. It has to be like 100 handful, I think. About 110% you can back row kill, it seems. Let me see if it's at 105. Okay, 105. That's about as much as you're gonna get with killing off of a back row. So I showed this with this. You can't get stuff off of it by doing that, but at 0% you're not really gonna get much off of it other than a gas pack. But it can let you set up for Phantom afterwards. At say, let's say about 30%, 35. You're not gonna get much out of anything at 35%. Like, you're not gonna get much out of macro combos at all. So, it's okay. It's not the best throw she has. It's just okay for killing at ledge. So for this one, we are gonna put it at okay. Well, we're gonna put it at decent, actually. So the next one is the forward throw. This one is basically a worse back throw. Less damage. It does way less damage. You can't even combo off of it. There's no combo ability at all. And let's put it at 105%, huh? It doesn't even kill. It doesn't even kill. Let's put it at 120. Is it gonna kill at 120? No. You can't even really reliably kill with it. So, there's no reason to ever use forward throw. Unless you need to, like, get them away from you on the stage. So for this one, I'm actually gonna put this one at okay. It's not the worst move in the game. It's just okay. Now, the next one we're talking about is up throw. Up throw can combo into Nair. Up throw can combo into a bear. Up throw can combo into lightning kick. At low percents, anyways. If you get up to, say, 35%, it's gonna change a little bit. You're not gonna get, like, Nair combos very easily. You're not gonna get, lightning kick combos very easily. I'm pretty sure you can air heck before you get the lightning kick. You can't get, up air. Now, you can kill with this. This is another kill move. I believe it's at 120 that you kill. Is it not 120? Is it 135? Really? $140. You can kill with it. But unlike, say, back row, you get a lot more combos with it. Especially at lower percent. And then you can do stuff like that, which, you know, that's not the right move. Anyway, up throw go down 1% at high. What was that at? 140? Ah! Yeah, it's like 136. 136 is where it actually starts killing. Anywho, up row, we are gonna place at decent. It's a decent throw. It's good for killing when they're at high percents. It can combo at low percents, but the real winner of the throws is down throw. Down throw is the throw that you're going to be using the most with her. At 0%, you can lightning kick this way. At around 30%. Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Why? At 30%. Bruh! Around there. Yeah, it's around there. At about 70% you can kill with that bow. Now, why was I not getting it correctly? There we go. So, down throw allows you to do combos like this. You saw this earlier with, a couple other combos I was doing. For example, I was doing it with this combo. I was doing it with, crap. I was doing it with this. You can do that combo, but yeah, you can get some, this is your main combo tool with Zelda off of her throws. Crap. You can nair off of it, you can fair, you can, up air. You can, if you really want it to get frisky, you can down air off of it. And then combo to like up smash. I'm gonna do this real quick. Of course it's janky, you know. No, don't haunt. Get your percent up. It's janky, you're probably not gonna do this. But you know, you can try. But the main tool is, the main reason you do that is to get lightning kick. Of course, I'm bad now, so I can't do it anymore correctly, but, you know. Why am I so bad? But yeah, it's mostly for lightning kick. This does change when they do DI. If they DI towards you, you're gonna wanna, basically what I'm doing right now, if they DI towards you, you're probably gonna go the opposite way. If they DI away, you're gonna have to chase them. If I'm remembering correctly, it might be reversed. But, yeah. That's basically what you do with, down throw. Is you mainly go into, lightning kick combos. And you can do stuff like that. So yeah, it's a very strong move. At higher percent, say about 60, you can get them with a bear. I don't know at what percent that would kill. I don't know why that did that. It's not gonna kill bear. It almost kills at 80. It will kill at 85 though. Kills at 84. So it seems to kill about 82. Yeah, about 82% if you do down throw up air. So you can't get a kill combo doing it that way. You can also just, you can just lightning kick too. You can just lightning kick. My goodness. So yeah, it's a very strong throw for combos. You're not going to really kill with it though, by itself. It's more so just when you're throwing. So, that is all of the moves. Where would I put this move at? I would put it at one of the best moves, honestly. So, give me just a second here. Give me a second. Give me just a second, if you will. Ah. No, don't do that. Ah, you can do that. I see. I have a couple more things I can do, things with. Anyways, before I get distracted, that is all we're going to be doing with Smash 4 today. Give me just a second if you will. Let me suck this down, because I don't need it now. So, let's take a look at the list we have. So, for the worst, we have Up Smash and Stage 1 Phantom. For the OK, A, B, C, D, okay. This would be like D here. We have both versions of the jab with multi-jab. We have Stage 2 Phantom, and we have forward to throw. See here, down air, F smash, grab, gas grab, pivot grab, inspire Ferore's win, Stage 3, Phantom, gas act, back throw, and up throw. For the beat here, we have F hill and down smash. 8 here is down hill, Nair, up air, Nehru's love, Stage 4 Phantom, and Stage 5 Phantom fully charged. And not the one that lets you move around. And the best S here is uphill, fair, fully charged Phantom when you let go, and down throw. Those are just my personal opinions on the moveset. I am surprised. I am very surprised I talked about this for 3 hours. What the crap? You know, Cino, for someone who doesn't talk a whole lot, you sure do talk a whole lot. So, I will say, until next time, everyone, this has been a Zatsudan for Zelda's moveset in Smash Ultimate. Maybe it was insightful for you. Maybe you just love listening to me dribble on about nonsense. I don't know. Everyone's got their own preference. So I will say, until I see you in the next Zatsudan, whatever that may be, I have ideas for more for Smash. I actually think I have 3 more. Hold on. I got 2 more, because I'm not doing Pokeballs. And I'm not doing Master Balls. Anyways, that is all for today. I will see you guys next time, whenever that may be.